Hello everybody, it's Sunday morning. I wanted to show you guys how I prepare breakfast. A little bit of an unusual video. Usually I'm either talking about things or working out, but I want to show you how I eat. My typical breakfast is as basic as it gets. I like to eat my bacon and eggs, so join me while I prepare it and I'll tell you a little bit more about my diet and how I stay lean. You might be wondering why I'm cooking outside on a balcony. So I live in a Thai apartment, and typically Thai apartments don't have a kitchen inside. Most people will cook outside or actually eat out, but I prefer to cook all my food at home. Basically I eat at home maybe 90% of the time. I eat out maybe once a week, maybe twice a week at most. So I set up my kitchen on the balcony. It's kind of nice. My apartment doesn't get smoked up. So I'm preheating my little pan here on this butane gas stove. Got the bacon. My usual dose of bacon is 4 strips of bacon. Put the bacon on there, I can already hear the sizzle. Nothing like some sizzling bacon first thing in the morning. In terms of when I eat breakfast, today is Sunday, so I'm actually eating breakfast first thing in the morning. Typically, I won't eat breakfast until about 11:30. I like to get my training in the morning when I wake up. My usual routine is to wake up at around maybe 6:45, maybe 7:30. I don't work in the morning, so I don't need an alarm clock. I work in the afternoon and in the evening, so it allows me some flexibility for my body to sleep as long as it needs. So typically I'll wake up at 6:45, and the first thing I'll do is just make myself a coffee. I like to drink coffee every day. I drink black coffee from a mocha pot. I don't like sugar. I don't like to put milk in it. After my coffee, I'll wait for my girlfriend to wake up, because she likes to train with me too. She's also the camera woman. So we wake up, we head to the park, we do some training, and then come home around 10, and then I start to prepare my first meal of the day, which is my breakfast. And there it is. It's bacon and eggs. I like to have 4 strips of bacon, like I said, and with my eggs, depending how hungry I am, I might eat 2 eggs, I might eat 3 eggs, sometimes I'll eat 4 eggs. 4 eggs is quite a lot. If I eat this, I'm going to be pretty full. It's going to be harder to eat for the rest of the day. Typically, I'll have 3 meals a day. I'll have my breakfast at 11:30. Then I'll have, I don't know if you can call it lunch, but my second meal is usually around 3:30. It's when I have a small break from my work. And then finally, I'll have dinner after 8 o'clock. And in the past, I used to eat balanced diet. I would eat serving of protein, serving of carbs, serving of vegetables, or serving of fruits with every meal. And I had this crash every day at like 2 p.m. where I would get extremely tired, and sometimes I would have to take a small break from work just to have a nap. But recently, I've started to experiment with a little bit of a lower carb diet. I'm not doing keto or anything extreme. I just started to shift when I eat my carbs. So instead of having carbs with every single meal, I'll save my big carb meal for dinner, which is at 8 p.m. So my breakfast, I just eat bacon, eggs. I'll have a banana. That's about it. Maybe a little bit of garlic, just for flavor. Then my second meal, the one I eat at 3:30, I'll have maybe a pork chop, maybe some beef, and some vegetables, maybe a little bit of Greek yogurt. So again, it's mostly protein, fats, and veggies. No real carbs there. And then for my dinner, which I eat at 8, like I said, I'll have a big meal with rice, potatoes, meat, vegetables. And after this meal, I start to get really tired. because I just get this dose of carbohydrates, and that really helps me go to sleep early. I try to go to sleep at 10:30, 11 the latest. I think it's time to flip the bacon. Definitely not a good idea to fry bacon without a shirt. I have some scarves from before. Typically I'll wear an apron, but today it's a nice cool day. I want to enjoy the breeze, so now wearing a shirt. Bananas, that's like my go-to fruit. I absolutely love bananas. Usually I'll eat it while I'm making my breakfast, just because something to do while I wait. In my relationship, I cook some of my meals, my girlfriend cooks some of my meals for us. Typically, I make breakfast for myself, just because we like to eat different things. For dinner, because I work all day, she will prepare dinner, so I control what I eat, and I make requests for what I want for dinner. Sometimes she chooses what we eat, sometimes I choose what we eat, and that's how it goes. I don't track any calories. I actually have no idea how many calories I eat. I'm not sure how much protein I eat. I just try to eat a good amount with every meal. My philosophy is to do more exercise rather than eat less food. So that's how I go about it. Some people like their bacon to be completely crispy. Not for me. I like my bacon to be a little soft. So I'm going to pull it off now. Got my bacon grease. I'm going to put my eggs in it. There's nothing better than frying eggs in bacon grease. It's the most delicious thing you can do. Gonna crush a little garlic in there for flavor.
How many eggs are you gonna have?
2 eggs. I'm a big garlic eater. I really enjoy garlic, especially when it's fried a little bit. It just gives that nice kick to the food. Now, some of you guys might be saying, you're eating bacon and eggs every day. Isn't that unhealthy? What about heart health? Honestly, there's so much information and misinformation about diets. It all goes in trends. It's really hard to know who to believe, what is marketing to sell certain products versus what is actual science. So I just listen to my body. When I eat bacon and eggs, I feel great. I don't feel any negative consequences. Also, the way I see it, bacon and eggs is real food from animals. It doesn't come from a factory. It doesn't come from a cardboard box. It's just real food, natural. So to me, this is health food. If you disagree, that's okay. Maybe you're older, maybe you have more experience, maybe you've had some health impacts. For me, I've been eating bacon and eggs for my whole life. Never had any problems. My blood work is usually completely fine. So I'm going to keep eating bacon and eggs, and I'm going to keep enjoying my breakfast. I tried eating like breakfast cereals and things like that, like oats. I would mix oats with Greek yogurt. And I just get so tired after I do carbs for breakfast. So I stopped eating carbs for breakfast. I try to do a high fat, high protein breakfast meal, and I just feel really good, like a nice stable energy for the day. Let's see what it looks like. Looks like we ran out of power.
Just swap it.
So I'm cooking here on butane. Sometimes it runs out of power. Gotta reload.
Just get another one.
Here's another one. When I lived in Canada, I never had to worry about something like this. I had a nice, I think it was like an electric stove with an oven. I never had to worry about running out of gas. These are some of the, oh.
Lock it first.
Yeah. Some of the small sacrifices I make to live in a beautiful country like Thailand, right? I may take a little bit of a hit in my living standards. Even though that's by choice, I could easily live in a condo with a kitchen or a house, but I like to live simple. My philosophy too is that if you have a place that's not quite as nice, you'll spend more time outdoors, and I think that's pretty important. I'm kind of a minimalist. I try not to own too many things, so for me having a basic style living apartment just makes me more happy, less things to worry about, easier to clean. But then I have to deal with cooking on the balcony, which is actually kind of nice. Like, have a look.
Well,
I wake up.
Can't really see this stuff.
You can see the mountains a little bit. It's pretty green out here, so I get to cook while enjoying some fresh air. No complaints. I'll pull out my garlic now because I don't want it to burn. Come get a shot of these beautiful eggs. Eggs and bacon grease, I tell you. Doesn't get much better than this. There we go. 4 strips of bacon, 2 eggs, a little bit of garlic. That's what's gonna start my day. I'm gonna eat this, then I'm gonna go take a little hike in the mountains. Thank you everybody for joining. Hope you have a great day. Peace.